This is the Tactical Scalper. We're going to go over some trade reviews today and why discipline and patience are my guardian angels. Okay, so today, this is the first trade I took today. It was actually on IWM. And the reason I took this one is because Anthem in our Discord server alerted that IWM was following the EMAs and following a trend. And so I decided anyway to give it a look because nothing much was happening on SPY at this moment. So this is my first trade of the day. Look at that. Touch, hold, right off the 20 EMA. Now, I only got 10 or maybe 11 off this one. The only reason is because IWM moves slower. It moves different than SPY. And you guys that know me know I only trade SPY, so I wasn't used to its movements and how it reacts. So I went ahead and took 10. As you see, 15, 20. And I mean, I probably wouldn't have even held that long, but 25, 30 was definitely within reach of this scalp. Now let's go to SPY, and I wanted to show you the trades I made there and why discipline and patience were my guardian angels today. So if you kind of take an overview of SPY today, I mean, we have this massive drop down due to jobs numbers. Of course, when you see something like this initially, you really think it's going to be a downtrend all day, and that did not happen at all. Beautiful bounce off 400. And up SPY goes. We started, because we had some chop here, I wasn't trading any of this. We finally got a trend to develop, as you see there. And right when the 100, which is the red line there, and the 200 were separated, I was looking for my first entry. And we got it here. This was a nice one. Look how textbook that was. Touch, hold, in, sold darn near at the top of that third candle. That was a great one. Here, actually, even though the candles are bigger, I actually made less, and I'll explain that to you. So as you see there, I still believed in a 20. As you see, we have the the touches and the holds there. They were below the EMA, so I wasn't comfortable, but I still did like the strength. So I was just looking for my first touch on the EMA itself. It was coming down. It didn't exactly touch the EMA, but I went ahead and got in right there at that wick, and I started moving my stop loss up as the bar was racing up, and the actual bar, which you can't tell by looking at this bar, came halfway back down and then shot right back up. So it hit my stop at 10 on my bottom stop, and my top bracket stop was way up there. So I got stopped out there at 10 and profit. So far a halfway decent day. And I really thought that was probably going to be it for the day, because look at this mess. Just absolute trash. But we had a couple possible opportunities, but it just nothing was there. It just, as soon as a trend would start to develop, like here, we're getting a trend. Look at this. Now, we almost got absolutely crushed here. So I want to show you what happened. Actually, Chris and I were in Discord together, and we see the trend starting to develop. We get a couple touches there on a 100, couple touches there on a 100, looking good. We are ready to go. The trend was starting to move up, even though the EMAs were flat. If you zoom out, you see we have the uptrend there starting to develop. We get a touch. You see that green bar right there on the 20. We get another touch there on a 20. But because discipline and patience are my guardian angels, because the trend was basically brand new and the EMAs weren't separated at an angle like I wanted this third candle to be confirmation for me. And man, did it just dump from there. So I did not take that trade. I normally possibly would have, but because I was disciplined and I had patience, that one did not work out. and we're coming over here again. Just more chop. We're watching a market start, and then we see a trend develop. And there's Pooner was in Discord with us. Anthem was in Discord, I believe. No Name and Chris were all in Discord with us, and we're watching this trend unfold, and we are ready to go. And it just rips. We just, there are no pullbacks available. It's just not coming back to the 20 for us. So when that happens, when it goes vertical like this, we put on the 9 EMA. And I don't have it here on this chart, but as you see, I had a touch right there on the 9 EMA. And if you can just imagine a 9 EMA just following it all the way up, I got in and got about 24 or 26 off this one. Now I was kind of bad because I knew it was an ending market day. I don't like to trade an hour before close, and I'll show you why here in a second. A textbook reason why I don't. I went in with over twice as many contracts as I typically do, and I ended up getting 24 to 26 cents off this one. So that made my profit goal for the day, and then I'm over for the week on profits. Now this is the reason why I don't trade an hour typically before close, because things like this start to happen. We start having breakdowns. There would have been a nice touch and hold right there. I wouldn't play it because I was done for the day, but you just see what happens. It just gets kind of crazy here, and I don't want to be a part of that because risk management is my number one goal. So over for the week, over for the day, just really an amazing week. It was fantastic. This is a Tactical Scalper out.